and gentlemen, Carl Bristol. Let's go. The groove.
Hey, what's up, everybody? What's up? It's me, Carl Bristol, and you guys know what time it is. It is Love and Unity time. You guys know this is the 8th annual Love and Unity Fest coming up May 20th. Not only that, but this year we have expanded it to a week of love and unity. I mean, I can't wait. From May 15th through the 20th, guys, we will be celebrating love and unity through the arts. And it's amazing. We have so many awesome artists that are coming through and performing throughout the week. We have this year expanded to not just music, but fine arts and dance and poetry, spoken word. I mean, if you are anywhere near West Orange, New Jersey, the week of May 15th through the 20th, you guys have got to come through. And if you don't know what the Love and Unity Fest is all about, here's a little bit to show you. We see a lot of divisiveness in our neighborhoods, in the news, and in our relationships. It separates us from coming together as human beings. But we can change the story by coming together and celebrating our diversity and bringing positivity to counter the negativity through the power of love. And music has always been a way to bring people together. Hi, I'm Carl Bristol, singer, songwriter, recording artist, and dad to these guys, Justin and Jordan. And I want to personally invite you to the Love and Unity Fest, where we can spread love through great performances from different styles from across the globe. There'll be food trucks and fun activities for the kids, right guys?
Yeah.
So let's come together and we can send the greatest message of all out to the world.
Love.
That's right. The greatest message of all is love. And shout out to my guys. They're a lot taller now than when we shot that video. But listen, if you are in the West Orange, New Jersey area, the tri-state area, New York, Philly even, Connecticut, come on down. You got to come out the week for the Week of Love and Unity here in West Orange, New Jersey, hosted by Music Village in partnership with the West Orange Public Schools. And we have so many artists that will be coming through the groove to talk about what they're going to do on that stage. And today we have an awesome artist of not only stage, vocally, but Broadway, actor, singer, movies, voiceovers. Our first guest has done a plethora of art and has given the world her beautiful talent. I'm talking none other than Haven Burton, star of Broadway. She's been in Rent. She was a star in Rent. I can't wait to talk to her about that. Shrek. Her list will go on and on. We will be here all night just reading her bio alone. So as you guys know, I can show you better than I can tell you. So after this performance by Haven Burton, we'll be treated with a great interview by one and the same. Check it out.
Do you know the #1 reason behind bad hair choices? Love. You're lost without your love. Your heart is on the floor. I can help you. You've been there before. When I need to relax, I just put on some tracks from this CD I bought for the store. Isn't that relaxing? It's called Celtic Moods! Oh, I spend every night alone. I pretend like I'm in Ireland, where the Irish bagpipes drone. Smell the grass as the rainstorm is ending. People smile as I stroll past their farms with a red-headed sailor named Brendan, and we dance without moving our arms. In a bar once I met this guy Dewey, and he bought me like 14 beers, and he told me that he was from Ireland, so I lived with him 10 years. If I squinted, he looked like my sailor through my boozy delusional fog, but he dumped me for some slut named Kayla, took my trailer and took my dog. In Ireland they know how to love you. You embrace in the misty Irish breeze, and if your Irish boy tires of you, you're allowed to shoot him in the knee. Hey, you look like that poster for Ireland, long blonde hair and that sweet sunny face. Oh no, wait, that's the poster for Sweden. Oh, screw it. I'll never see either place, but a girl as sweet as you has a future. You have hope as each new day dawns. Girls like you always get to see Ireland. Give my love to the
And that was the one, the only Haven Burton. You guys chat it up, throw up some hearts. Haven.
Hello. I was so pregnant in that video. I was like 8.5 months pregnant.
Oh. Wow. You know, it's so interesting when we look back on our work, right? We say we know exactly where we were when we were there, right?
Oh, yes. They actually, what's funny about that video is that it was a concert of Legally Blonde, which I did on Broadway, but I covered Elle Woods, the skinny blonde girl. And they had me come back and sing as Paulette, which was really fun. Yeah.
Oh, got it. Well, it sounded awesome.
Thanks.
You sounded great. You know, do you remember your first Broadway audition?
Yes, I do. I do remember my first Broadway audition. It was an interesting, I don't think at the time that I understood the, I don't think I understood like the gravity of what the audition process was, or like the opportunity that I had been given. I'll try to make this a short story, but I had done a workshop, the very first reading of Spring Awakening, which ended up becoming a huge hit when it opened on Broadway. And I worked with the director, Michael Mayer, during the reading. Well, Michael Mayer's next project was Thoroughly Modern Millie. And after I had done the workshop, I booked Rent, the national tour. And I was 19 and I was out on tour, and I was, it was very difficult. We'll talk about that later, maybe. But anyway, I was a kid, just like being thrown into this very adult business. And they called me in to audition for Thoroughly Modern Millie. So I left the tour for a weekend, or maybe the middle of the week, to fly out to New York to audition for Millie, for the role of Millie, and then flew back to tour and continued, the tour of Rent. But the audition itself, I remember there was a lot of problems with me traveling because the weather was so terrible, but I get there and I walk in, and I sang, oh gosh, what did I sing? I'm trying to remember what I sang for it, because it was such a traditional musical theater, and I was not a musical theater person, and I sang an old Cole Porter song, and then that was it. I sang like a Cole Porter song, and that was all I did. And then they asked me if I could tap dance, and I said yes, I can. And I left, and I didn't book it, obviously, but Sutton Foster booked it.
Mm.
Yeah. But then it was just an interesting thing. But yeah, that was my first Broadway audition for a Broadway show was Thoroughly Modern Millie.
Wow.
And I knew it was a big deal, but I had never, I mean, I walked in and it was Janine Tesori and Michael Mayer that were, it was the director and the entire creative team. And I just walked in like, it was no big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Sang a Cole Porter song, didn't sing musical theater.
Those were the days.
Yeah.
Those
I had
were
no
the
idea
days.
what I was doing.
Oh man. If you could tell yourself back then, if you could give her a piece of advice, knowing what you know now, what would you tell her?
Oh, I would have prepared a little bit more for this audition. That's the first thing. I mean, I think that there's something to be said about not knowing too much, right? There's an innocence, or even being slightly naive helps with the nerves, right? I wasn't nervous to walk into this room because I didn't know who these people were. I knew that I had worked with Michael, but I didn't know his body of work. I just knew that I did a reading with him, and he was really nice to me. So, I wouldn't change the calmness of which I walked into the room, but I definitely would have, I don't know. I mean, I didn't have training back then. So it was just, shoulda, coulda, woulda, but it was just what it was. I think maybe I would have just told myself what a great opportunity it was. Maybe living a little bit more in a state of like gratitude.
Yeah.
Yeah. And really like enjoying the moment of like, wow, this is so neat. I'm flying to New York City and I'm auditioning for a Broadway show, and this is so exciting, but I was 19. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Yeah. I recall auditioning for Maurice Hines.
Oh.
And if you know Maurice Hines, you know that he is very straightforward. God bless his memory. And so the call was for dancers who sing.
Oh. Are you a dancer who's, I mean, I know that you can move because I've seen your moves.
I'm a singer who can move.
Right. Same.
Right, but I'm not a dancer who sings. But I said, well, if I can get past the dance and I can sing, I got it.
Right.
Well, they did the dancing first. Yeah.
Yep. I hate dance calls.
I could do it now because you know what? He said, well, I got past the dancing. It was horrible. And he said, I'm going to let you sing because you must be able to sing because you sure can dance.
I love it.
And I sang for him, and I did a good job. And he said, listen, I really, really enjoyed your singing, but this call is for dancers who sing. But what he did was he set me up with his own personal reference at Broadway Dance.
Oh, that's great.
He called them, told them to look out for me, and I started taking classes right away.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
What a nice story.
Yeah. And I
really
still
sweet.
go back and I still take classes now, so that if
you
I
do?
get that chance again, I'm ready.
That's great. Do you really take classes still at BDC?
I do. Robert Taylor Jr.
What does he teach?
He teaches the foundational hip hop and movement.
Fun.
Yeah.
That's fun.
But yeah, I've taken other classes too. So, but anyway, this isn't about me and my 3 left feet.
But I love it.
But this is about you and the Love and Unity Fest, and you're going to be with us on May 20th.
I'm
And
so excited.
yeah, we have a whole week of events. What is it about the Love and Unity Fest that drew you to lend your talent and come out and perform?
Well, you and I know each other, so that was the first part that drew me to the project and to the festival. And just hearing you speak so passionately about your reasons behind putting this together, especially here in West Orange. I live here in West Orange too. I'm a resident, so that's another huge draw for me, is just connecting with my community, getting more involved, being able to get to know people, and just yeah, just be involved in a much more important and integrated way into the
Right,
community.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I've been waiting for this opportunity, our schedules to finally align,
me
and
too.
and that you would be a part of this. It's all about we as artists using our diverse talents and genres to bring the community together. There's some people who love Broadway music. There's some people who love R&B, hip hop, Caribbean, Latin, um, blues, jazz, and the Love and Unity Fest is that one place that has it all. That you can come out and you can hear it all. You can see dancing and just be a part of this melting pot of arts,
Hmm.
for a greater purpose of coming together. And there'll be organizations there where they can see how they can get involved and help the community even more. So, you know, artists being involved in projects like this, what do you see, as our role? Do you find that we should be leading the way in this sense?
Oh yes, I mean, artists are the leaders of any kind of social change or revolution that has ever happened in the history of the world, or any type of conflict. It's always artists that are leading the charge.
Preach.
We have a strong sense of love, beauty, community, justice. Um, and I think that it's so important for us to be involved at every step of the way, not only because we are interpreters, if for lack of a better word, of the meaning of situations and how to express that through our different talents and different genres of, whether it be music or fine arts or poetry or spoken word, but that we can begin, and it's almost our obligation to begin and lead revolutions of social change, and to be a part of an arts community that is so vibrant and diverse here in West Orange is such a privilege, and also such an incredible experience as a creative, because you're surrounded by incredibly talented people who are coming together for the same reason, and that is to connect with our community and with one another, to lift each other up, and to uh and really just to like celebrate everyone's talents and the diversity between all of us.
Yeah, and you know what? We're going to have some fun too with all of that.
Absolutely.
So we have arts and crafts. We have activities for the kids. There'll be food trucks. There'll be food vendors, cultural vendors, and you're also going to be representing the School of the Performing Arts.
Yeah, we have the School for the Arts is a new school here in West Orange. We opened up to the community about 6 months ago, and have had a really lovely and beautiful beginning. It's a real honor to be the director of the School for the Arts in West Orange, and it's exciting. I teach as well, and I've been able to connect with a bunch of new students here in West Orange. Some of the kids I'm familiar with because they go to my son's school as well. So it's just been nice to plug in and get to know families and children in the community, and yeah, and have fun with them, to play games and tell stories and be creative and get our imaginations working.
And I misspoke when I said school for the performing arts.
Oh, that's okay.
School for the arts, and that's a
Yes.
very big distinction, because what you offer is a variety as it relates to the arts. Can you just talk about some of the different offerings that you do?
Yeah, each session we take as an opportunity to offer something new. So this session that's coming up, we have one starting May 8th. We have a couple of acting classes for kids, teens, and adults. We also have a voice acting class for teens and adults. We have a really cool new creative writing course that I am personally very excited about, teaching people who are interested in writing their own book how to begin that outline and that process of writing your first book, or a book, maybe an idea that you've had for a while. And then we also have a fine arts class, which is painting and drawing and mixed media. So it's been an exciting journey, building a school here in West Orange, where in our region alone, there's a lot of arts education courses that you have options to take. Ours is a little bit different, I think, because we are not only trying to provide exciting curriculum, but the environment is not competition driven. It's more about nurturing and fostering the creative spark within all of us, and that you don't have to, talent and creativity are not the same thing. And
Mm,
every single person is creative. Every single person, whether it's creative problem solving, I mean, that spans across any gift or talent that any person might have. It doesn't have to be singing or acting or dancing. And as we try to teach our students and help nurture and foster their gifts, it's not competition driven or product driven. It's more process driven.
mm.
Yeah.
And some of those classes that you mentioned are going to be led by teachers who are also part of the Love and Unity Fest and the Week of Love and Unity.
Yes.
So the writing, the creative writing course, if I'm not mistaken, is led by Gwen Valerius,
Yes.
author Gwen Valerius, and she will be also participating in our event with the St. Cloud's Diversity Council on Wednesday.
That's
Share
great.
Your Story. She's going to be reading her books along with 13 other authors
Ah, I love that.
from 4 till 6:30 with the St. Cloud's Diversity Council. You
Mhm.
guys, if you just go on to our website here below, www.musicvillage.live, you'll see all of these. And also Kevin Brooks.
Yes.
Kevin Brooks will be giving a master class for the high school students in how to bring about or evoke images of love and unity.
Mhm.
And it's a live exchange happening on that Wednesday. So there's a whole week of events going on, and I'm so excited about it, and so glad that you guys are going to be a part. Quickly, you've
Yes.
got to tell everybody about the school's interactive activity at the fest.
Oh, okay, great. Well, we're participating in two ways. We are having an interactive community art project that is being led by the School for the Arts and hosted by Kevin Brooks, which we're really excited about. So we're going to leave it to be a surprise, but essentially the entire community is invited to help participate to create a canvas together. And then the second thing is we're doing a 10-minute little concert presentation with me and a couple of our other teachers, just connecting and performing and sharing some music that we think is really showcasing the heart of the Love and Unity Fest.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, listen, thank you, Haven. I know you have to go, but I'm so happy you were able to stop by the Groove.
Me
And
too.
just share. And, we have to have you come back, and we have to talk a little longer about some of those lessons that you've learned along the way. The ones that we can tell.
Yes, the ones we can tell.
The ones we can tell.
Yes.
And but thank you so much for being a part of the fest. And I can't wait to see you and everyone there. May 15th is our kickoff at Tarnoff Cafeteria in West Orange, New Jersey, the high school. And each day, just go to the website that you see at your screen, and you'll see all of the events throughout the week. Thank you so much, Haven.
Thank you, Carl. I just love you to pieces.
Love you too. Love you, your family, and I'll see you at the fest.
All right.
Everybody, thank you guys so much. We're going to have a blast, and I'm going to leave you all with love. That's what we do, love. And I will see you soon. You guys keep checking back. We got more artists to come. Here we are.
Love came to teach us how to love, to truly love, to love unconditionally. Love chose us to bring forth love.
I've got a question, but I ain't got the answer. So maybe you can help a brother out if you like. Why can't we just love each other? You're my sister, you're my brother. Can we find a way to figure this love thing out? What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. Lately the world's been going crazy, but hate divide. Love's the one thing that unifies. Oh, brother, what's going on? So we've got to come together in love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love. What the world needs is L-O-V-E, love.
What I'm hoping to do with this song is to get people talking about it. What do you think the world needs? Where do you find love? And how do you show love?
We need elevation, no discrimination, no miseducation, all across the nation. Politicians making money off the poor. We ain't got no voice and they know we won't fall. I can't